After the violence on the Greek-Macedonian border yesterday and German Chancellor Angela Merkel's criticism of Austria for severely limiting the amount of refugees that can seek asylum or pass through that country, Austria has responded by saying that a solution must be found on a European level and that Germany's criticisms are unfounded. There are now around 7,000 migrants camped on the Macedonian border. Hungarian Prime Minister Viktor Orbán has announced that he will send more troops and policemen to the border to defend Hungary from refugees and migrants. He has said that Hungary is prepared to put up fences along all of its borders to prevent illegal entries. President of the European Council, Donald Tusk, has begun a tour of countries on the so-called Western Balkan migration route in connection with preparations for an EU summit with Turkey on the migrant crisis, which will be held on the 7th of March. Tusk this week will visit Vienna, Ljubljana, Zagreb, Skopje and Athens. Prime Minister Tihomir Orešković is making an official visit to Germany today. In Berlin, he will first meet with Chancellor Angela Merkel and then visit the History Museum to view an exhibition entitled Art from the Holocaust. Orešković will also be meeting with representatives of the Croatian community in Berlin, as well as with the Apostolic Nuncio to Germany, Nikola Eterović. Accompanying the Prime Minister is Foreign and European Affairs Minister Miro Kovac. The official handover of duties between Armed Forces Chief of Staff General Drago Lovrić and his successor General Mirko Šundov took place this morning. President Kolinda Grabar-Kitarović, as Supreme Commander of the Croatian Armed Forces, oversaw the handover. An energy investment forum is being held in Zagreb today. The main focus is on potential projects such as a terminal for liquefied natural gas on the island of Krk, oil and gas exploration both in continental Croatia and in the Adriatic Sea, and how to ensure a secure and steady energy supply. This morning, Entrepreneurship Minister Darko Horvat emphasised that the new government had not given up on the construction of the planned Plomin C coal-fired thermal power plant. At midnight, the deadline for the public presentation of political parties' annual financial reports expires. By yesterday, hard copies of these financial reports should have been submitted to the State Electoral Commission and the State Auditor's Office. Zagreb Mayor Milan Bandic's party ended last year with a minus of 764,000 kuna, while the Istrian Democratic Assembly recorded a loss of 325,000 kuna. Sport, and in the 25th round of the regional ABA Basketball League, Zagreb's Cibona were beaten at home by Belgrade's Red Star last night. The score was 94-83. Florence and Ante Žižić were Cibona's top scorers. And it also wasn't a good night for Cibona's crosstown rivals, Cedevita. They lost to Partizan for a score of 82-61. This afternoon's forecast calls for mostly cloudy weather with occasional rain and the possibility of thunderstorms on the Adriatic coast. Towards the end of the day, all precipitation should halt and skies will partly clear from the west. There'll be a moderate northeasterly Bura wind on the northern coast, which in the evening will be stronger in the Velebit Channel. In Dalmatia, a moderate southeasterly Yugo wind is expected. Highest daily temperatures will be between 6 and 11 degrees Celsius inland, between 10 and 15 degrees on the coast. Wednesday will be mainly dry, with some frost and fog in places in the early morning. However, the day itself will be sunnier and warmer than today. On Thursday, it'll be cloudy, windy, colder and rainy, with snow expected in the mountains. On Friday, all precipitation will stop and skies will partly clear. Mostly or partly sunny and mainly dry weather is expected on the coast tomorrow. On Thursday, it'll be cloudier with rain, heavier in places, while on Friday, precipitation should stop and skies clear. On Thursday, there'll be a strong southeasterly Yugo wind on the northern coast, which will turn to a northeasterly Bura wind, while in Dalmatia, there'll be a southwesterly wind. On Friday, there'll be a moderate to strong northwesterly wind.